is that, those lyrics? Some like, who care what people say on Wi-Fi they don't pay for? I can't remember what song that is, but I don't know. That just made me, because I think that thing is called Ring. Maybe that's a lot of something that I was thinking about when it that, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't even know that that's what that was called, like government internet. Okay, I didn't know that that's what it was called or whatever. But like I said, my daughter, you know, just came back for a minute and she had it. Okay, you know, any government, anything, phones and all that shit. You know, I just be like, yeah. So they ain't give you nothing that don't benefit them at the end of the day. Okay, ain't nothing for free. They say ain't nothing for free. What does that do? Just tell you, I keep always thinking about that guy that was like a late night, it was like a late night pastor, like from Georgia, some like a skinny guy with like gold teeth in his mouth and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah, something, come call in, send me some money, something like this. He's like, you can't get something for nothing. I don't know, it's just so funny. And we used to laugh about it all the time. Because you could tell, you know what I'm saying? You could tell it was like a scam kind of thing, whatever, okay? You know how like on some of those things they used to have, like if you buy this $20 or $5 bottle of oil or some shit like this, you know, okay, but let's keep on moving, all right? So there's something like this right here, okay, about somebody that thinks somebody has a cocky attitude. And, you know, I feel like, again, this is a twin energy here because I feel like the masculine think that I have a cocky attitude and I feel like he got a cocky attitude, okay? When he in a certain vibration, okay? Or in a certain energy, okay? There's this something about it. But again, he is just, you know, like I said, whichever one of these masculines that be in that energy, he's the spoiled one. I feel that gets everything he wants, okay? I really do think that, you know, people can think spiritually that I get maybe answers, but other than that, I don't get anything. I don't get a dime from nobody. I barely ask I don't have a lot myself, or nothing my damn self, but I don't beg people for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just do or whatever to fucking survive at this point. And, okay? Like, what the fuck is more lyrics, okay? About something like, you know, I don't know. I think I can't remember what song that is, but it's something about something at home. I don't know. There's just something energy. Ooh, a wasp is in here. There's some energy here about somebody like saying that, you know, to be at home. Okay, find something to do at home or home energy. But that could be, again, manipulation here to try to seem like somebody is not an outsider or something. You know, like I said, I can't help but look at everybody because everybody play games. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody is trying to see a way to cage me in. The emperor/empress. Okay, and that's just it. And I feel like, again, because I talk how I do and I just don't have no filter, I feel like there could be a father figure, you know what I'm saying, that don't like some of the stuff that I say or whatever. So they purposely, and it might be also even the type of relationship that they share with some of these men. And I don't think they like that vibe that I give, okay? Because I think they do know something about my 0 to 100. And so I do think that, you know, that's never going to change in me. It doesn't need to change. I'm going to just be me. You know, I don't harm nobody. I don't do nothing to nobody. And it take me a long time for somebody to push me to the edge. It does. So I've had to go through these things throughout my whole childhood and throughout my, you know, and I'm somebody that can automatically damn near heal myself or, you know what I'm saying, understand or take it for what it is. I've always been somebody like that at a very young age. You don't even have to know what they say, no fuss, no mas or some shit like this. All right, I don't really, I don't harbor nothing, but I'm not going to sit here and not say it or express how I feel. First of all, I don't even know who's watching or whatever and why they watching and how they would have found my channel. Because there's people that watch me that there's no way they could have knew I had a channel, I feel like. But like something that they might say, all right? Be like, oh, I was watching your channel. Well, this person don't even know nothing about YouTube. They don't know nothing about nothing like this. So what made you come over here? You know, any other time I tried to tell you about what I do, nobody wanted to look or nothing. So it's had to be, again, the young daughter or somebody that shows like something, and the masculine had to show her. I mean, it just is what it is at the end of the day, okay? It is what it is. Like I said, with this little sister, there's no way that she could have knew about my channel like that, right? And I'm telling you one thing. One day when I was putting pictures on my wall on my Facebook page, I put up a picture of my little sister. But who would have known, you know, the family, I know the family dynamic from the outside, kind of like looking in. Okay, I know the dynamic from some kind of way here. And it's like, what was this person? This person ain't never liked nothing on my page. I didn't even know it was friends or nothing. But somebody found out. I don't know how, who, whatever, got around that I put the sister's face, put a picture of this sister up on my just in case board. Okay. And then, you know, the person somebody called my and was telling her to, try to get that off of there. And I think it might have been my husband. If I'm not mistaken, I think it might have been my husband that called. And I'm like, so I must have hit on something right there when I put her picture up there, talking about covetous women or whatever like this, okay? And so, again, I wanted to go ahead and say something because, you know, it was one time, like I said, when they had a sleepover, my daughter and them had a sleepover, and then the mother-in-law had, what is she? Stepmother, okay? I guess she had told, now they were really young, right? And she told, because they're with my youngest daughter, okay? I mean, with my oldest daughter, I had to I was single at that time or whatever, and I had to get a paternity test or whatever for her, or whatever for child support and everything like this. And then, you know, there was, like I said, this, there was an instance when I was already involved with another person, but, you know, I wasn't strictly involved with anybody at that point in time, right? But this man was older. He had to be like in his 30s or something like that. And I was like 17 or something. I don't know, something like this. 18, something around there, okay? And I know that he was coming around and he had poked around my family a couple times or whatever, saying, you sure that's not my baby, and all this stuff like this or whatever, okay? So again, like I said, if there was something, this person had come to look for me before and contacted that side of the family, right? But he also knew, I think he also knew of the other side of the family, if I'm not mistaken too, though. But I decided to come. Okay, so again, but this was something that, like, my daughter being real sensitive or whatever, this is something that we never really talked about, you know what I'm saying, back then. But this, just out of spite, they were probably like 12 or something, 15, or I don't know, 12 or 15 or something like that. And I remember the little sister wanted to spend a night, and I was like, no, not tonight or whatever. But then out of spite for me, she kind of gave me that look that she gave. I'm telling you, it's something in this girl, okay? I don't care what the fuck you say, all right? Just like somebody could have probably seen something in me. I don't know. When I was younger, I don't know, okay? And she got, I guess she got mad because I said no. But she always knew kind of like not to play with me. You see what I'm saying? She always knew kind of like not to play with me. And she always knew I seen that side of her. I seen the side of her oppressing my daughter's fingers in the door and sitting there smiling, you know, and smiling about it when I came around the corner knowing she was, and they said, oh, I'm sorry. You know, I seen her being, you know, harsh and being mean. You know, I've caught her doing things like that, okay? And so I knew what she was on, because then, you know, my daughter came to me after whatever and said, oh, you know, Mom, so what is this or whatever? Just tell me the truth or something. You know, Anna just told me that you didn't know if this was my dad or some shit like this, right? And I'm like, oh, is this what this is? And I said, well, who told, you know, this a little ass kid. That's something that happened all so long ago. What in your mama's fucked up mind will have her, you know what I'm saying, come to think that she have to tell you, and I call that grown folks business. It's really nobody's business, because if you really think about it, if you a grown ass 58-year-old woman or something, and you have a child, and you have a young child, and so this was like something to get a notch to get something out of somebody, right? So there's no reason for me to tell the only thing my daughter knows is the dynamic that she's seen her cousin, her aunt, her niece cousin in, okay? All right, so if the only, because she's younger than my daughter, okay? So if the only dynamic that my daughter knows is the one that you see, that this is her family and that's her dad, why, you a 58-year-old woman or something around there, why would you feel necessary to take and break into a conversation with a 10 or 8-year-old and say, hey, well, don't worry about that anyways, because you know that might not even be her real dad? Why would you do that? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's something somebody fucked up would do, okay? And when I got wind of that, because it wasn't time, it wasn't nothing that needed to be talked about at that particular time with this child going through the things that she was going through. Because she did have these kind of like issues or whatever, possibly, right? We're making friends and everything like that and maybe being a little bit different. And so I'm thinking like, oh, this bitch. And the thing that I couldn't get mad at the child, you know what I'm saying? Even though I knew what the fuck she was doing and why she did it, because she was mad, okay? But what I did, I was about 8 months pregnant. I jumped in my motherfucking car and I drove all the way the fuck down there to where they was at. And I jumped out that car and I asked my dad to bring that motherfucker out here because it just was, you know, it made me upset because you're doing too much. You really fucking went there. Like, I already know. You could try to fool my dad with that shit, but I've always been one that knows. And I'm on the side of what's right. I've seen messed up stuff happen with my dad or my parents or something and somebody else, and I did not, you know, and I did not take my parents' side. Because because I've always been somebody, Libra or not, I've always been somebody that was just justified or justice. That it just, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. I don't care. And the only person I didn't never see nobody do nothing wrong that had a pure energy, but she didn't curse like me or nothing like that. Okay, she didn't cuss like me, and she didn't, you know, she wasn't hot-headed like me. Whatever. I like the fact that I got the best of both worlds. Okay, but was my grandma? I didn't detect not one iota of evil in that woman. No taking sides or nothing like that. And she was just a pure being. I don't care what I mean, she could have been Jesus or some shit. I don't know. But I'm just saying, you know, there was, I don't know about her before I was born, but and it's not even like, oh, that's my grandma and I couldn't see no wrong. No, because, you know, even with the other grandma, I could say, you know, certain things like, oh, well, maybe she do favor this child or something like this a little bit more. But anyway, she just always been loving to her children too, and proud of her children and the beauty in her children, the things that, you know, she see in her children too. But, you know, whatever, to each his own. There's stories that go on both sides of the family about what happened. So again, I don't even look at that grandma as being, because she always been somebody that's going to tell you what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? But then again, there's certain things with like the way, you know, embraced of somebody or something like this that you can see. But it's, or maybe somebody get brought up in a different light or something sometimes. But other than that, I still couldn't see, you know, I mean, I still, you know, with both my grandmas, I mean, them was my damn, you know, and that's just it. So anyways, so, you know, I remember that happening or whatever, but the whole thing kept playing over and over in my mind was, what the fuck is your problem? And then also people at her work would say stuff and stuff like this, okay? And I said, it's none of their business, none of your business, none, you know, you don't need to be whatever. You know, I know what the fuck you was doing. You was being spiteful, okay? When you did that shit, okay? Because it ain't no need for you to break the image of what a little girl sees. You must have been sitting here talking shit or something, okay? And then, you know, and again, I can't be all the way mad because people can tell their children what they want to, but you ain't got me fooled. You don't have me fooled. I knew what you was on, okay? You, and even if there was a question of anything, you wanted to be the one to bring that conflict and that hate, and you wanted to be able to be said one day because you knew how kind of close they were, okay? So again, end of that note, okay? And I don't even know, I can't remember where my dad was at or what was going on with his energy at the point in time. But I was heated, boy, okay? I mean, I just remember that, okay? So let's see. But again, I can tell this sister maybe have a little bit of cockiness too. She might have the degrees to go with it, and I got the real motherfucking hort to go with it. So that's what the difference would be. All right. So again, we have listen to the latest dream. He posted. Okay, so again, it's saying that, you know, so you expect your mother and everybody to come to bow down to you or something like this. But I feel like whatever it was, whatever privilege this was or whatever something, this could have been something that somebody was trying to steal from somebody. I'm just thinking about a dynamic here. Somebody acting like somebody is stupid or they don't have the credentials or, oh, don't they have a mental illness? Because there's definitely this emphasis on some people trying to create some narrative of mental illness in my case. And they know that's not the problem. It never has been. The thing about me is that I am going to charge forward to get the truth about anything. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to charge forward to get the truth about something. And I don't care whose feelings is hurt. I went so long throughout my life being reserved, not being able to say what you want to say. Say something again, I'm going to smack you across your, this kind of shit. I've been through all my life, you know what I'm saying, feeling like even when it comes to this feminine energy or this supposed stepmother, there was an overbearingness, like she had this something or whatever, like I was just supposed to bow down or just like, you know, shrink down into my seat or something because of, I don't even know what it was. I don't even know. So I think she was a little bit surprised these last times when we got into these things, and I had sharpened my tongue. Where no, you could talk about what you want to talk, because this is somebody that's like a know-it-all, like yeah, yeah, those things, and so again, it's kind of like that energy, right? And it's just like even if you're finished, oh yeah, because when you take this down and you turn that around, then you know it's this like this and that. This is just it's just that, okay? And that used to bother the hell out of me. You know what I'm saying? But again, so again, me sharpening my tongue, I feel like when it came to these particular subjects that I was studying things like this, okay? And I was bringing up these things or these so-called theories or whatever about this story and, you know, all these things about the genealogy and stuff like that. And I think that she couldn't overpower the conversation in that manner. All right. And I feel like that bothered her. She didn't like how fluent I could speak. Now, if y'all go back and check my videos, like I said, the first 2 years before this energy here, okay, when I feel like I got to fight for something, like that was just preparing or something, right? You know, it was just probably really boring and bland, you know what I'm saying? But again, you damned if you do and you damned if you don't, because back then people was complaining. It was boring and bland. Oh, I wasn't showing my face. Then I start showing my face. It's still a problem. And then, you know what I'm saying, now I can get a little passionate because I can't help what spirit put on my energy when I'm talking this, when I'm doing this. If you think about it, when your ancestors or the people that had passed over or crossed over, they weren't all no proper people that just sat there and didn't cuss and did. When you're dealing with ancestors and passed over ones and you're dealing with that particular energy, I feel like when you're dealing with God, there's a personality there. Okay? And so again, the fact that people are so worried about how you saying it or the words that's paying attention to the message. But again, some of us are going to be relatable. If you don't like cussing, go to somebody else's channel that might do this type of work, and then they can go ahead and talk to you in a certain fashion. It doesn't change my character. It doesn't change the content. All right? So again, I feel like this is a family dynamic here. This could be also, for me, like I said, this could be an energy of a masculine being my husband, but behind they've done something tricky where they have me written in maybe as a child or a daughter or a son instead of a wife. Now they've written another bitch in as the wife. Do you see what I'm saying? And so this feminine energy might even be the same age as me or younger than me, okay? You know, this might even be a female that has been caught coming on my platform, okay? That I'm sure knew who I was before I even knew who the fuck they was, okay? And just out of spite or just trying to be an asshole, whatever. I don't know what this person really got against. I really don't know. I really can't tell you, okay? Because we are talking about people that are in the 3D, whether I'm in real communication with them or not, or if it's just telepathic or whatever it is, okay? Or energetic, or again, I was just thinking about that quote, signs and symbols run the world, okay? Not words and laws. But again, I feel like that kind of pertains to the world card energy, because I do pay attention to signs and symbols in energy, okay? But again, laws, I know that they're there, but they don't rule nothing when it comes to the universe. Like that world card energy is exalted. She is hanging in, she's suspended in the air or somewhere in between, okay? So again, most of the time, this person is going to have a certain order about themselves already, I feel, okay? This might be even somebody that was oppressed or something already, or felt like they was in jail or something like this at some point in time. All right, but can also, you know, have a good time, but also know how to be to themselves. It's almost like that, like somebody that be in jail. It might take them a time to get out or whatever. But to me, it ain't worth no getting out too. Who want to go around a whole bunch of people that didn't lie to you or been doing things behind your back or been tapped into some kind of algorithm together and hiding from you behind your back and calling you to try to, you know, who want to be, you know what I'm saying? So like that, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, not sorry really, that I enjoy time with myself. All right. And when somebody come around that is worth me spending my time with and I'm enjoying my time, then I will hang out with them. Until then, it's not a big rush to me. All right. People don't want you alone, keeping to yourself and paying attention to what spirit or the ancestors or are saying to you. They want you to be on this hamster wheel, all hustling all day, working all day, not having no time to really think. You know what I'm saying? Or manifest. All right. And so that's just how I look at it. All right. So this could be that kind of family dynamic here. That these people have been scheming up together. They know they should have been including you, but they've been scheming up together and planning this shit behind your back. All right? And then, hold on one second. Just pause it because I'm doing a live. Don't put the speaker or whatever. Yeah?
Where's my credit card?
I think it's over. It's in Dad's room, in his drawer. I didn't use it. Did you get something from a website, Bree? Okay. Yeah, Leia. I'm gonna get the money from Dad and give it to you. What did you get?
A $2 necklace.
But she said it cost $40.
I didn't buy it $40. What website?
She said a $2 necklace. A $2 necklace is what she's saying. But Leia, I promise you, I was almost done with this live. I'm gonna call you right back. I told you it's upstairs in Dad's drawer. That's where it's at. I don't know. I'll bring it back to you. Do you still want to go to the store or what? I'm on the live. I'll call you back. Here. I'll call her back when I go back in there. Yeah. I don't know. She said somebody bought some on the website. I didn't. That's why I told you don't even fucking use the card no more. Don't. Even if she said it, don't even do it. Because I feel like there's some funny shit or something right here. All right? There's something here.
To order Chick-fil-A's, you're playing.
Yeah, for some French fries. Yeah, I already told her I was going to do that.
2 large fries.
Yeah. But anything else, I don't know what you did. Okay? Close the door. No, because she said last night. And I didn't participate in what the fuck you did last night. Just take it off of that website. I don't want to hear about the shit no more. So yeah, and that's what I'm talking about right there, okay? So again, I'm hearing father and son. So this is a masculine energy here back in the arena here, you know, getting back close to the daughter here. And it's always just something, like I said. I can sense when he's kind of near, okay? And again, although he uses my energy to get back in or get back close, he cleaves to the daughter. Won't show his face to me, right? But I feel like, and I'm just saying, or won't get near me in that sense. They just watch, right? Where I feel like, again, but I feel like, I guess that's okay, because I feel like these particular family members can be put under his mind control or something, and I can't, okay? And they know exactly when to call and what to call about, right? Okay? It's kind of like to humiliate. I feel like that's what it is here, all right? I feel like also this might have something to do with, like I said, some type of, what do you call it? Because there's like emotional something where, like I told y'all before, there's like a presence that I've witnessed of like emotional incest or something like this, okay? Where the fathers, I guess maybe when a woman gets around 40 or gets up in age or something like this, they're kind of disregarded by the men you know, I don't know. I feel like also before that, they're supposed to be, you know, it just seemed like this is some kind of cultural wars or something like this. Like they could be snatched up by a masculine energy, but I feel like, you know, if not by a certain time, then it's just too late for them. And they go into the, like this recycling factory, you know what I'm saying? Or this coven. It's like, you know what I'm saying, like a vibratory coven of women that, you know, maybe don't really deal with men that much or something like this. Like this is where this masculine places his favorite women, right? In some kind of purgatory, not even purgatory, in some kind of something here, while he goes after the younger ones and harvest off their energy, okay? And again, like I said, I noticed the closeness of these masculines that do this to these, don't bring it back to me. That's I don't know. And I'll give you this in a second because my phone is charging. Stop. It just go out. I told you I'll be in there in a minute. But I noticed that, you know, it could be a way where somebody could be trying to make it like, okay, yeah. The mother could be jealous of the daughter, but that's never going to be the case for me. You know, I know I have beautiful daughters that's hopefully going to do great things in life. You know what I'm saying? But I also know when something seems inappropriate, like I said, to me, okay? And I feel like a father is trying to disregard what the mother in her power and her authority and only use his power and authority over the children, okay? So again, it's making me think to be really paying attention to what's going on right now, because I could be, you know, some masculine could be cloaking himself and trying to get in here close, and this might be the one that I actually wanted to be away. But I feel like this is how this masculine likes to play. It's like a pretend thing, like, you know, I'm here for this or whatever, when it's really not. You know, they prey on elders. So these is people that might also try to alter the mindset or try to claim dementia or mental illness with you so they can have control over you and them and the new bitch and the children that's yours, that this other bitch want to be in your position, wants to be able to continue to exude on your energy, right? Because it would be my energy that opened the gates back up for this masculine. But as soon as I do, whether I know what I'm doing or not, whether it's subconscious or this person sneaks in the sleep realm or tries some kind of maneuvering tactics, as soon as they come to me as the gatekeeper some kind of way. And then as soon as the gate is open, whether I know what they did or not, or they opened it or fucking not, okay? They go and start to, you know, benefit or harvest or do something off of the daughters. And that's just it. And then the daughters turn real foul and nasty towards me out of the blue. And I know that this is biological or chemical warfare. We're going to keep talking about it for what it is here, okay? I'm not going to be able to not do that. I've seen too much. I've seen too much. And again, you could just go ahead and put me on Gaia or with the people that be on Gaia or something like this with the shit I be talking about. I'm telling you, okay? Instead of trying to, you know, or keep me, like I said, in the priestlyhood or up. Matter of fact, it's not their fucking choice. You see what I'm saying? But somebody don't want me to be a merchant. They don't want you to be, and I feel like this comes with the territory with this masculine too. He don't want you to be unless it goes his way. But the thing is, this is somebody that is just feeding you their way. If it was a chance for y'all to be together, he played too much, it would not even really never happen. They want you so bad, but they want you the way that they want you. They want control, okay? They want full-fledged control, okay? And this is somebody that like to win at all costs and got the money to do so, okay? What? Don't put, yeah, okay. I'll get the stuff for it. So, again, like I said, these are the type of men that will use their power and their influence in the courtroom when it comes to child support battles, when it comes to fake deaths, when it comes to, you know, getting out of marriages and stuff like this, okay? And instead of seeing, hey, I think you playing me, I see where this is going again, you know what I'm saying, we need to have a conversation. Instead of facing you, they will never face you. It's a narcissistic behavior. They will never face you. They will try to make it seem like you crazy or you coming from the wrong direction or did not try to explain it to you this way. No, you really didn't, because you didn't come and say shit to me in my face. All right? And I know you know who the fuck I am in real life. So in real fake life, you know, this could be looked at as real fake life. So again, at the end of the day, until then, how can I just told her I was going to call her back. How can I know anything different? All right? So again, while these daughters, Hold on. Go ahead and turn my ringer off. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just a little bit insane. But if y'all never had to deal with this type of spiritual or tech warfare or this warfare with these people, then you probably wouldn't know what it is right here, okay? So anyway, like I said, my internet won't even work in the house for some reason right now. That's never really happened. Probably one time last year, okay, it happened, but it rarely happens. All right, so again, somebody saying, here come this person, the dreamer or whatever. And so like I said, that could be one family dynamic that could be happening in real time behind the scenes here in this realm. We can also be talking about hypnotizing people at a distance, okay? Hypnotizing at a distance, sending mixed signals or different type of airwaves through, okay? To block people from being able to have the same access to the same information as others. This could be with algorithm. This could be with all these other things as well, okay? And again, this could be scapegoating, okay? This is scapegoating. They know that, again, at this point in time, you're supposed to go stand in your true power. And this is why they came up with this whole thing about when women get 40 years old, okay? You put them in their place. These are women that womanize. I mean, the men that, okay? They're womanizers. Now, again, they love women, but they love to be in control of women. I feel like some of these masculines or even feminine energies, okay? Because I used to think that if I was a feminine energy, I would be a feminine, but you know what I'm saying, that was with same or dating a woman, I would have to be the more dominant person in the relationship to some extent or something like this, okay? And I'm not saying like in an abusive manner. I'm just saying, just the way that I am. I can't play like girly with another girl. I could be like my soft girly self with a man, but I don't know, with a girl, I don't know. I wouldn't dress like a boy or nothing. I just be like me, But anyways, but that's not the point because that's not what I'm looking for, okay? So let's see what we're talking about here. So again, it says for my mother, damn, we were just talking about the situation about, I'm sorry, it's just been a lot of interruptions, okay? We were just talking about the mother-father energy. But then again, this could be, like I said, somebody, like I said, a mother and father, like your biological mother and father, okay? And somebody could be being caught doing something here, okay? And they don't like that this person is bringing to their attention because normally this person don't speak up for themselves or stand up for themselves, all right? It's one parent or somebody that can come in and put them in their place. But now they can call you rogue or renegade or rebel or a problem child because you are not, that they're manipulating the situation, they're abusing their power and authority. They are actually causing delays in information and things that you should be privy of. So they're using tactics, I'm telling you, with 5G or something to block out certain things from some of us, okay? Some type of mind control, hypnosis, something like this, okay? Also giving you certain information, but putting something in it so that they can get a certain reaction out of you and point the finger and say, see how angry this person is, see what they do, or something like this. But I'm telling you right now, I don't even know nothing about no fucking spell work or nothing, whatever you're talking about. And now if you call reading the Bible spell work, then maybe I am guilty of it, okay? But other than that, I don't go out of my way to go get this and collect that and put somebody's this and that. Like I said, for what? It just don't make no sense to me. Whatever energy is in me. I think that's so rude. So again, it says, for my brother and their flocks, Joseph replied, have you seen them? And he said, yes. He told them, no longer here. They're no longer here. They left. I think we already read all this. Where were we at here? All right, here comes the master dreamer, they exclaimed. Come on, let us kill him and toss him into the well and tell father that a wild animal has eaten him. Okay, then we'll see what will become of all his dreams. Okay, so again, I feel like this is the energy of a couple of tarot readers today. Okay, I feel like this might be even the energy of this daughter, because I feel like this daughter is tapped in and the twins are tapped in on another level. Me and my oldest, we tapped in on a different level, but I think we're the ones that they need to pull the wool over their eyes when it comes to whatever this is that might have been having to do with this other masculine energy, okay? So, let's see. Why am I thinking about him? I don't know. I feel like there's some Arabic energy here. Let's see. Let's keep on moving. Okay. Yeah, but this also making me think about something else here too. Maybe even the instance that happened, maybe even, what we in 37, could have happened 7 years ago or something, 7 months ago or something like this. And decided to kill him, okay? Here comes the master dreamer. They exclaim, come on, let's kill him and toss him in the well until Father, a wild animal has eaten him. Then we'll see what will become of his dreams, okay? And it says, but Reuben hoped to spare Joseph's life. Let's not kill him, he said. We'll shed no blood. Let's throw him alive into the well here. That way he'll die without our touching him. Well, a well, let's throw him in the well. And okay, now, okay, we know that a well or a spring, I'm thinking about something with a continuous energy here. So again, this could be like, I'm wondering if this could have something to do with, what am I thinking? Inkwell. I'm pretty sure it don't have nothing to do with that. But something to do with, I mean, they could be putting somebody in a well, meaning like this could be this could be, okay, and hell, maybe this might have something to do with the internet access, because I feel like they did this before. Somebody alerted me that it was going to happen, and it actually happened. This when I was having crystal clear vision of all this stuff, but you know what I'm saying, it was too much for me at that point in time. So this could be like, again, a firmament of some sort, okay? That could be like a perimeter or something here, okay? That could be used to conceal somebody's voice, conceal, you know, where they are. And also this would be a place where somebody can come in and do dirty work. And that's why I feel like when it came to, I think Moshe being the only one being able to be in a temple or something like this, I don't like when it's just one energy in the temple, because again, or in your dome or your domain, right? Because that could be, it depends on how this person feels about you as to what is going to be what is going to be, somebody can abuse their authority is what I'm saying, if they're alone. It depends. Like I said, a lot of this stuff people may not even be aware of, energy shifts and stuff like that. So again, it might be like, you know how doctors go somewhere, when you go to the doctor's office, a gynecologist is a male gynecologist. He got to have a feminine energy in the room with him at all times to make sure that there's no kind of funny business going on, to protect against any kind of lawsuits or something. All right. So I feel like, again, this could be also an energy, like I said, of that energy, because I'm getting that 9 of Cups energy here too. Because if you think about that, that's my Muhammad card. And if you think about that card, it's like this person is sitting in a well type shaped thing with this water around them. Overthrow an empress or an emperor. Okay. And again, maybe the water being there was a fair and balanced way. Okay, that works. Okay. So maybe it was professional then, or somewhat professional here. Okay. And then these people are looking at you like they don't have to respect you. So it's a way, a sense, to get leaders to fall, not giving them the support system that they need, not supplying them with the things that they need financially or whatever to run or life here. Okay. And it says, and they sat down for supper, and so suddenly they noticed a string of camels coming toward them in the distance, probably Ishmaelite. So again, this may be even when with that Arabic or Muhammad energy is coming from here. All right. This could also be talking about those tanks that are like a tan colored from like Desert Storm energy. All right. Because, you know, we got camouflage that's in green, but they also have camouflage with the tan and brown colors. OK. All right. Traders who were taking gum, spices, and herbs from Galilee to Egypt. So again, this could also be, like I said here, this could be talking about trafficking or something like this. This could be, excuse me, even talking about like strings of stuff that we didn't notice in our neighborhoods here. Okay, and some neighborhoods when it comes to certain people that set up shop in our neighborhoods, okay? Yeah, that this could have been going on for a very long time here. All right? Yeah. Okay, because again, like I said, this gentleman I'm talking about was definitely Arabic here. Okay, and we were kind of pretty close to the people like in our corner store, you know, that were these Arabic people here. Okay, so again, this could be even talking about something like I said, my encounter with these particular men or whatever at a certain age here. Okay, when it wasn't nothing unacceptable or anything like this. Okay, but I did have one friend. Okay, so it says, look there, Judah said to the other, here comes some Ishmaelites, let's sell Joseph to them. So again, this could be something here where, again, something could have happened here where somebody got sold at a young age, right? And it's been erased from your memory, or it was something that was done in the dark here, okay? Because we talk about the things that are seen and unseen here, all right? In hindsight, past, present, future, whatever you want to say. It says, why kill him and have a guilty conscience? So again, this could be also these people trying to think about a way to kill somebody or kill them off or disconnect them from whatever collective energy here, okay? Yeah, this could be also, yeah, this could be the energy, like I said, of that, you know, selling somebody out to another, but then sitting there, but the whole thing that nobody is saying that no, if anything, it was more so they were racist towards me or looked at me as a little piece of meat, but these other masculine energies respected me or really cared for me, or whether they were just friends or whatever. They had some sense of love or amused energy here, okay? Where it was some kind of respect there. So again, like I'm saying, even in school, there was always this energy. So I'm wondering if something tragic did happen to me or this masculine here, all right? Because it just so happens on Legacies, I'm on this part of the show here, and brainwashing could be done heavily on some of us our whole life here, okay? And different energies brought in and out of our lives. And that's why maybe you look back at pictures and your parents look different, okay? Throughout the test of time, and you may too, all right? Because what I'm seeing here is, yeah, this is a spiritual something here. So again, so they won't be, so the waters and the government can't be responsible for his death. Okay, so again, like I said, letting Russia in, or letting, so Ukraine energy here, okay? The Ukraine energy, and then like I said, letting Russia and China in to deal with some group of people here and do all these tests and shit here, okay? Let's see. Yeah, so they just exited out and left the people there vulnerable to these different type of weapons, all right, of destruction or distraction here, while they take over your crown and your throne to overthrow you here in the Americas. Because I don't believe that we ain't talking about this election, because there ain't supposed to be no election. There is one, a king of all kings, could be an emperor/empress, could be somebody. They know who this is that's supposed to be the next one reigning forever. They just know it. I'm telling you, there's not supposed to be no more presidents right now. And this is why, again, I feel like there's a sense of the Biden administration and the Trump administration. One might be heavier than the other. One might have offered or extended a hand out, like join our team, low-key, secretly. They don't want nobody to think that that's what's going on. But again, with this dynamic or the way that I see, I know what I'm talking about, okay? And that's just it. And since somebody wants to remain independent or something, they're going to give you hell. They're going to leave you in that well right there. They're going to take out all, and they know the most ruthless motherfuckers to each other can be your own so-called race. Your own family can be more ruthless. And so if anything, the water being there at some points in time in my life might have been for protection. You hear me? All right? So it might make somebody look like a trick. So if we go ahead and look back at this story, how it was, God did something to send somebody that was fair and balanced, that was like the people, that sympathized with the people, that worked for the people for free without asking for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And look how the people did the person. These is ignorant parents that was ignorant of this shit right here. And we bring the game, we bring this whatever to them and they use it. And then, you know, you getting the information. They may have the funds or they may have the moves or they might have the lawyer or they might have something. So they go get it and just leave you out. When you the one put them on to the game. This is what I'm saying here. All right. And again, just because I'm putting someone on to the game, you know what I'm saying? If it's a family dynamic, that means that, hey, if you dabble in that part, you're supposed to help me out with that. You know what I'm saying? If I don't really know nothing about that, and I'm giving you what I'm giving you here. And all together, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to run smoothly. But no, that's what I'm saying. It just doesn't happen. There is jealousy, envy, and strife, and this crabs in a barrel mentality. Even though if somebody is paying attention to me, the only thing that you could try to do is call me lazy. But I'm sitting here taking information and orders from God. Bitch, I don't take no orders from you. And when God show me it's time to move or I must move or something like that, then that's what it'll be. But I feel like these family members are conspiring together to do something or fuck on my husband or whatever it is to get somebody to leave me behind or something like this. Okay? They disregard the part that you played in the work that you put in, the work ethic that you had for a very long time. All right? That you've been putting in. That only you can do. Right? And then just say, since they got what they needed, you know what I'm saying? They got everything they need. So what they need you for? I can build another one of you that's in the likeness of you. And this person is going to do what we say. We're going to be able to control this person. What did dude say on that Ann Boylan thing? He said, if I can't control it, ain't no need for me to have it. All right, but you don't have to tear it down and make it useless to somebody else too. That's disgusting. That shows that you should not be nowhere near a leader or leading anybody or getting them to do anything if you think that that's what you have to do to somebody. And I'm not talking about calling somebody out for their wrongs directly, even by name. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about actually trying to do something to somebody that didn't do nothing to you. All right?
Shauna,
Yeah.
where's his credit card?
I told you it's in there on the dresser. It's on there on your dresser,
No,
or
pure
it was on your.
The white one.
I gave it to you.
I don't have it.
Okay, I gave it to you that time, and you went into the ATM. I haven't seen it since then. I didn't get it back. There was no reason for me to get it back. But I'm doing a live video. Okay, I'm coming right in there. I don't recall look in that purse that's on top of the dresser. Other than that, I don't have it. I gave it to you. So, all right. So let's see. So again, it says, yeah, so when the traders come by, his brother pulled Joseph out of the well and sold him to them for 20 pieces of silver, and they took him along to Egypt, okay? This could also be a masculine energy here, too. This could be a masculine energy that they did this to. And this could be also the sense that I'm seeing men not weeping, but their souls weeping. Right? Like I said, because feminine energies have learned, they've used their mind and they've learned how to gain some kind of something, but they're using it to also snare or trap or have charge or manipulate these men. And I'm telling you right now, a lot of this don't even have nothing to do with them wanting to have control over these men. They want to have control over the Empress. They want to look brighter than the Empress. They want to look like these men care about them more than the Empress. They want to make the Empress look like she's unworthy or something like this, okay? This could be a man that could have been, you know, just unfaithful a little bit or something like that. Again, because just because somebody sleep with somebody else don't mean that they don't love you. It's just my opinion, okay? And that's just my opinion how I'm going to keep it, all right? But I feel like, you know, disrespect and no love comes when you start seeing signs of something and a motherfucker spending the night somewhere and you see that something is tearing down your family and about to break it apart. That's when shit goes too wrong for me. I mean, that's just how I look at it, all right? I know a lot of people that will say, see no evil, hear no evil, okay? So it's like, I know somebody that will sit there and say, yeah, you know, I do my thing or whatever, but since he don't know about it, it don't make, you know what I'm saying? But I was able to see his, you know what I'm saying? I see his, but he don't see mine, but I do it as much as he do, but that makes more sense, you know, and I don't know, I think I might have offended somebody one day because I was like, I don't know. I mean, as much as it sounds sweet or whatever, I don't know. I think it's still the same a little bit. You know, whether I'm doing it or somebody else is doing it, it's still the same. You know, because it's still the same. like he had a breach in his, and I was exposed to this bitch. But you know, I've been doing it for, and he's been doing it for like a year or two, but I've been doing it for like 7 years or something like this, and you know, he never knew about it. But it don't make it, to me, I'm not saying nobody's right or wrong, I'm just saying don't make it no better. But like I said, when you let an infidelity start to change the dynamic or something like that in your family, then I feel like it's time to be honest and speak truth to somebody that's with you. You know, I feel like you should be, at this point in time, I'm just going to be telling it how the fuck it is the NT way. Okay? that's where I'm at. But like I said, that's how I feel. All right? I'm going to tell it how it is. If I want to do something, I'm about to tell you that I want to go do that. All right? And that's just what it would be. All right? And we can either do it or not or whatever. But I feel like, you know, when we're talking about full-blown betrayal, like you're going into a situation behind somebody's back and sleeping with somebody, you know it's about betrayal, that is so different than you having a one-night stand. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying here. When you're planning on somebody's demise and downfall, and for you to take their stuff and go up, that's beyond just like an infidelity or something. That's like full-blown betrayal. And that's different. That means you don't care about that person. You know what I'm saying? That means you don't care about that person. You don't. That's when it crosses the line. Yeah, if somebody, another dude or another female got somebody dictating some shit that's going on in your, then that means that if you got the means, you might as well just go ahead and leave that person there to find out what they're gonna do or something like that. What the fuck is you sticking around for? You know, that's the way I be looking at it. Leave me what's mine, though, and then take your ass on. And then, yeah, you can sit there and watch me flail around like a fish out of water with no water and see if I figure it out. If I can do it without you. And 9 times out of 10, then I'll do what the fuck I gotta do, and I will do it. But let's not be silly here. We know a lot of bitches wish that they man told them just stay at home and I'm just gonna work, and who the fuck is gonna turn it down? So people can hate if they want to. Who gonna turn it down? Who? Even you been in a situation where you did have a job and somebody was like, hey, come back home or whatever. I'd rather you just be at home and shit. Let's just keep it real. Because a lot of men will sit there and try to act like, oh, she don't do this, she ain't doing nothing, but you told me to do. Why are you fronting and talking to people like that when you know that's where the fuck you prefer to have me? Don't go there doing that. Then that's what I feel like some bitch ass shit that people be doing. All right, so again, they pulled somebody out of the well and then sold him. This could be also your mindset or something like this, okay? All right? Somebody can sell you without you even being moved from where you are at, is all I'm saying. Okay? And they took him along to Egypt. Now, this could be, again, back into a lower, like in a lower placement in the caste system, or this could be actually down south, or this could be actually into some form of slavery. This could be also somebody trying to sell women on the black market, or like, again, I'm seeing like a person in a glass house where people are just watching somebody like it's TV or something, okay? This could be people like a science experiment or something to do, you know, exploiting you in that manner here to make you look bad or to embarrass you, okay? And you believe me, I was just watching I think it's Are We There Yet? Okay, I was trying to find something on Netflix, and I noticed that there was like live channels or whatever. And Are We There Yet? And the girl was there, the wife was sitting there talking about, I don't know what the whole episode was for because I didn't catch it. I just caught it on this point. She was like, I just feel so embarrassed. If somebody, but it was in my house. I feel like somebody been watching me in my house. And she was like, if they can do that, then what else can they do? You know, how long have it been going on or something like this? And he said, well, you know, with technology today, you know, they can use your television and your phone from your camera and different things like this in order to spy on you or whatever. But don't be embarrassed. You didn't look that bad. I don't know what she did or what happened in the episode, but, you know, I could resonate with that. I can resonate with that, okay? All right, so again, these something to do with those articles of clothing that I found over by the stream or by the lake. All right, where I feel like I was led there. I didn't touch anything or anything like that, but I feel like somebody was trying to tell me a story, because that's the kind of I don't know, I wouldn't call it mediumship, or that's the kind of stuff again that I was tapped into maybe like a year ago. Going to certain destinations and finding little things here. Now this could be something of antiquity that happened, but I feel like somebody was trying to show something. And like I said, it's funny because that episode on Legacy that I'm on now, they were trying to show people stuff about their dreams, or it's a lot of witchy stuff in there now where people are touching people and being able to see their past, or they're taking some of the members down memory lane, or it may be something like a purgatory energy here, okay? And I feel like that's another reason why maybe this, because I think one of these was the son of Maldor or whatever. I hope that I'm saying the name right. And, you know, now he's doing this kind of thing, okay, where he's making people ponder or think or get down to the root of things like this. And again, I think this is more the reason why, you know, some of these entities that are called demons are not liked, because they make you face certain things or whatever, okay? Or they may be able to show you certain things that have been erased from your memory or something like that, okay? So again, shit is making me think about, did something happen, excuse me, when I was a youth? Do I know everything about me? Because I think that that's what this is, getting the deepest down into you, right? And so I wonder if something happened, or somebody don't want to tell me who or what I am, or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Where something happened, maybe this group of people, something happened between me and these group of people, okay? Something to do with rage or something, maybe a carry energy or something, okay? Or somebody that I know, you know, maybe I'm tapping into their energy, okay? So again, it says, she is more in the right than I am. Wait, Judah admitted that they were his, and said, she is more in the right than I am, because I refused to keep my promise to give her my son, Shelah. It's not Selah, it's Shelah. Okay, and it says, but he did not marry her. In due season, the time of her delivery arrived, and she had twin sons. So these could also be daughters in this day and age, okay? As they were being born, the midwife tied a scarlet thread around the wrist of the child who appeared first, but he drew back his hand, and the other baby was actually the first to be born. Where did you come from? She exclaimed. Where did you come from? She exclaimed. And ever after, he was called Perez, meaning bursting out. Then soon afterwards, the baby with the scarlet thread on his wrist was born, and he was named Zerah. Wow. So this is making me think about a son. This is making me think about maybe twins or something here. Maybe somebody had a son. Yeah, this is tripping me out. Hold on, y'all. What is this making me think about? Wow, I'll be back.